Where you at, 106?
With the top down.
What's good, Mind Speakers, and welcome to another episode of Rank It Up, when we're ranking artists' best albums from worst to best. It's pretty self-explanatory, ranking it the fuck up. During the last Rank It Up, we did Rihanna. Check that out if you have not seen it, and I asked you guys in the comment box below to tell me who you wanted me to rank up next, and an overwhelming majority of you said Beyonce. And what I have to say to you is, fuck you. Because why would you put me in this position? Do y'all not fuck with me or something? Just let me know. I'll cut the camera off right now. Really, there's no decision that could be this difficult, but of course I'm still gonna fucking do it. But it is important to know before you start leaving fucked up comments that I'm probably going to ignore that when I'm judging Beyonce, I'm judging Beyonce against herself. The worst Beyonce album is better than other artists' best albums. So let's just clear that up right now. But before we get into Rank It Up, we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So what I need you to do is to subscribe to the channel. So if you're one of the people that keeps coming in and out, commenting, but you're not subscribed, don't be a black father about it. Subscribe, stay in my life. I need consistency. That's what I need from you. What I need from you, she does not say consistency, but that's what the fuck I need. Anyway, let's get into the video. Beyonce, it's time to rank it up. So it's important to note with Beyonce, I'm not taking visual albums into account because not all of her albums are visual albums. Although I'm going to rank them as music, I'm not going to rank them as videos. But, however, we still have impact, and impact can include the visual package, how it did. So we're going to go over bops, impact, we're gonna go over longevity. Have these songs survived? Do they still knock? Are they still played? That's what we're going by when I make these decisions. Beyonce has 6 solo studio albums. Now, when I say solo, I mean solo, as in Beyonce and the Beyonce only. Which means, before you comment, what about Destiny's Child? Or she's about to have a joint album with Jay-Z. Bitch, it does not matter. I said solo. 6. They are Dangerously in Love, B-Day, I Am Sasha Fierce, 4, Beyonce, and Lemonade. What is the worst Beyonce album? The number 6 Beyonce album is I Am Sasha Fierce. Now I know mad heads are gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, Single Ladies is on that? Are you dumb? Like, you smoking dick? No, I'm not smoking dick. Listen, it was a great album. It is. But there are a lot of songs on it that I didn't give a shit about when it was released. Songs like Disappear, Broken Hearted Girl, Satellites, That's Why You're Beautiful, Scared or Lonely. Songs like that I just really didn't care for when it came out. Although I was able to appreciate them as I got older, I was just like, why is she coming out with these slow ass songs? Like, I just did not want ballads at that time. And although the Sasha Fierce portion of the album does have Diva and Radio and Single Ladies and Sweet Dreams and Video Phone. By the way, let's mention Video Phone solo, great. Video Phone with Gaga, then that makes me compare it to Telephone. And Cute next to Gorgeous. Gorgeous is of course gonna devour Cute. Telephone eats Video Phone 10 days out of a week, and there are only 7 days in a week. So overall it was a good album. I just think that I pull from this album the least, and I think that Beyonce probably pulls from this album the least. So with that being said, number 6 is I Am Sasha Fierce. Number 5 is a decision that I thought was going to be easier to do, but I'm going to put Dangerously in Love at number 5. And that's not something that I thought that I was gonna do because I'm only 24, but I'm old enough to remember when this album came out, and this album was a huge deal. Beyonce going solo with some shit like you ain't never seen before and probably ain't gonna see again, it was just like magical. Look at the hits only on the track list. Crazy in Love, Naughty Girl, Baby Boy, Me, Myself and I, Yes, Signs, The Closer I Get to You with fucking Luther Vandross. Like, Daddy was a little weird, but we're not gonna hold that against her because I'm pretty sure it was not her idea. In the grand scheme of how far she's come, I cannot in good conscience put this higher over another album that I was going to put it higher over. It's just important as hell to note how far these songs have come. I mean, Naughty Girl, Crazy in Love, Baby Boy, those are all still in Beyonce's set every time she has a chance to do a set because they are just that iconic. So it's important to note that she's come so far that to put this higher would in a way belittle Beyonce's progress, and I can't have that. So I'm gonna have to put Dangerously in Love at number 5, but what a fucking iconic album. And that fast we have a top 4. We have 4, Self-Titled, B-Day, and Lemonade. And like, I don't even, like, what, how are we gonna do this? And the number 4 album is going to be Lemonade. I love Lemonade, and Against the Climate, Lemonade like steamrolled past every single one of those whack-ass albums that was up. Adele. But even Adele knew, so I ain't gonna talk shit about Adele. And if we were taking into account the visual album, I mean, it would be even more. But I'm just talking about the music overall. Lemonade doesn't have the smash records on it that some of the older Beyoncé's have, but it's important to understand that that was no longer Beyoncé's objective. She's been the girl that came out and gave us bop, 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 bop. She was trying to make an album, she was trying to make a statement, she was trying to tell a story and use visual art to do that. And that is why Lemonade is eternal. But as far as just music, it does not have as many bops on it as other albums if we're going by how long this album can be consistently and constantly replayed. So if we're looking at the track list, we have Pray You Catch Me. Beautiful song, but moving on. Hold Up is a great song. Don't Hurt Yourself is one of my favorite Beyonce songs of all time. Sorry, of course, great. 6 Inches actually grown on me. Daddy Lessons I don't play as much. Love Drought is another one of the best Beyonce songs of all time. Forward is just really sad, it makes me want to cry, makes me think of Trayvon. I don't want to listen to that. Freedom is great. I love All Night. Formation is Formation. Like I can't justify why I feel this way. I can't shit on this to try to make it seem like it belongs to number 4. I just love Lemonade. I do. I love Lemonade, but I have to put this at number 4 because to me, the next 3 mean more for other reasons, which we'll get into, but I cannot in good conscience put Lemonade higher, so I'm gonna have to put Lemonade at number 4. We have 3 albums left, and the number 3 Beyonce album is... It's 4. The number 3 Beyonce album is 4. And I wanna like chuck my laptop like across the room right now because I really wanna put 4 at number 1. But the reason why I can't put 4 at number 1 is because of the impact. So let me just explain to you why I can't put 4 at number 1. Let's talk about what Beyonce was up against at that time. She had just fired her father like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck you're up to. You're cheating on my mom. You're out creating siblings I didn't fucking ask for. You can go. During the middle of putting together this album, Blue Ivy's at her womb like, hello? And then after all that, the album just leaks on the internet. I had 4 in its entirety from LimeWire, ZippyShare, ShareBeast, one of those fucking leak sites like 3 months before Beyonce wanted me to have it. And not like leaked versions, not like unmixed versions, like full CD quality. It was just in my lap. And so because of that, the impact just wasn't what it was. But for somebody that's mad that 4 is as high as it is, if you don't think that that's some of Beyonce's best singing, her best music, you have no taste. I'm just sorry, you just don't know vocal ability. This is one of the first albums where Beyonce was like, I'm about to really focus on just giving y'all good vocals, just, ooh, the pain and I Care was reminiscent of Cadillac Records, you know what I mean? Like, she really took her lessons as a student of the game and just decided to just kill the shit. So because of that, I'm just not going through the track list because if you don't get it, then you just don't fucking get it. But if you don't know that the reason that we have the Beyonce that we have now is because of 4, then you need to know that. This woman during the 4 era showed us that she could do everything. Like literally everything. A leak like that is a lethal bullet to a career. Getting pregnant during the middle of an album rollout is a lethal bullet to a career. Beyonce just filmed the videos. She just filmed the videos, dancing and all. It was just like, you know what, Beyonce? You got it, like whatever. Everything else that just seems to derail everybody, Beyonce just takes it on the chest. And for that, but I cannot put it higher because the impact of the music was not higher because of that fucking leak. Deep down in my blackness where I keep like my love for Popeyes and Oprah and Oxtails and like my black card and shit, I really want to put that higher at like number 1 because it's my favorite Beyonce album to date, but I cannot. So I'm gonna have to put 4 at number 3. And we've reached the moment of truth. 2 albums stand before me, but I only have 1 album in my hands, and I will only call 1 name. Only one of you will continue on in the running towards becoming Beyonce's best album. The album I do not call was to immediately go back to the loft, pack her belongings, and go home. And we have B-Day and Self-Titled. And I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm physically hot. The number 2 Beyonce album is Self-Titled. If you were not participating in the internet when the earth shook when she dropped Self-Titled out of fucking nowhere, just decided to press publish on iTunes, like what? Everything stopped. A Beyonce album out of nowhere, no promo, no singles. It's like Beyonce just took her foot-long dick and just slammed it on the table. Like, bitch, take it. And everyone just bought it. Songs and videos at once. Everything at once. Okay, like, we did see like photos of her like filming Beyonce and shit, and like we were like, Beyonce's up to something. Why is Beyonce in Coney Island? This ain't right. we knew something was going on, but we didn't know in its full magnitude exactly what the fuck she was doing and how the fuck it was gonna come and when. The self-titled album was the follow-up to 4, but musically it's important to know that self-titled could have never happened without 4. If Beyonce wasn't so afraid of what had just happened with her last album, it leaking all over the internet, she would have never been so secretive, filming videos with the music in AirPods, lip-syncing it, no one had heard it. Like, Beyonce was on another level of just secrecy, signing people to NDAs that basically said, if you even tell a soul where you were on this date, Julius will come to you and take your head off and put it in a bag and bring it to me. She was so protective over this album because of what happened with 4, and the talents that she exercised on 4, the vocal talent, the music, the soul, all that came out in self-titled with the pop aspect of a regular Beyonce album that we all love. And so, because of that, it just came together in a way that we have never seen before. Like, self-titled is the moment, really, for Beyonce that puts her in the category with the greats. Like, the dead greats, yes, because we will never see no shit like that again, and if we do, it will never be as big of a gag as it was on that date. So that is why I'm ranking self-titled at number 2. But the number one Beyonce album of all time is B-Day. Now, I know everybody stands their own album. It's gonna make some people mad. Don't hit dislike on the video. Don't be that bitch. But I'm choosing B-Day as the number one Beyonce album because when you talk about no skips, this is how you do it. When you talk about fuck all that bullshit, I'm giving you bop, 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 bop. This is how you do it. Rihanna, she's tried it, she's come close, but the no skips has never been done quite like B-Day. Hola, it's me, not so quietly, but ever so humbly coming back to you from a couple days later while I was editing that video. I realized that I told a lie, like Pinocchio told a lie. The no skips has been done before. It's been done by Michael Jackson in The Thriller, the best album of all time. Yes, that is the original no skip. So we're just gonna honor Michael Jackson for that, but B-Day is like Beyonce's Thriller. I'll give her that. We're gonna get back into this video right now. Every song on B-Day is not only a hit, but it's a major radio smash, it's a major Beyonce Forever smash, and if you don't believe me, follow me, camera, because we're gonna go through the track list right black ass now. Deja Vu, Need I Say More? Get Me Bodied, May I Say More? Sugar Mama Mama, Upgrade You, Ring the Alarm, Kitty Cat, Freakum Dress, Green Fucking Light, Irreplaceable, Resentment, which the album version doesn't go off, but if you've ever heard Beyonce do Resentment live now, and if you don't know Resentment live at Revel, get to know it, have some culture, check on it and listen. No skips, there's not a skip. If you're talking about a story being told, maybe not. Maybe it's not the best Beyonce album. But if you're talking about what needed to be done when that album came out, which was get to radio, give me the videos, stop the show, that was done at the highest level. And Beyonce does what needs to be done now at the highest level. Tell your story. What is going on? Sell me the story. That's what people want now. But back then, we didn't want to hear no motherfucking story. We wanted to dance. We didn't have Apple Music. People weren't able to just listen to whatever they wanted to listen to at all times. Unless you went out and you bought a CD or you made a mix CD, but like, you know what I mean? That was not as easy as it is now. People wanted to cut on the radio and hear you. And Beyonce was like, well, you ain't never gonna cut on the radio and not hear me. And that's why we got B-Day, and that's why B-Day is the best Beyonce album. So those are the Beyonce albums in my order. Let me know below what your particular order is. Let me know if this was easy for you, if it was as hard for you as it was for me. Let me know what other artists you want me to rank up. And if you like this video, do not forget to like and subscribe. If not, suck a dick, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Deuce. Every time we create a new dance, hip them folks. What was it? That shit do your dance, do your dance, do your dance. That whole shit, gone. You see white girls doing it in the stands at basketball games all the time. The whip, the nay-nay, anything they can get their hands on, they're ready to just fucking snatch it. The only reason they didn't take the milli is because it's too complicated and they can't pull it off dancing on the 1 and the 3.